Ryan here coming to you with a brand new video. And don't forget, folks, to like and subscribe and comment down below. Appreciate y'all for being here. So, we're talking about change your life. And, change your life, improve, develop yourself to have success and prosperity in your life. These things varies. I know when we're talking about success and prosperity, we're talking about money. And that's true to a degree. In some cases, yes, we need to earn that money, lots of it. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people being rich. I am not a rich people hater. And some people are like that, and I'm like, why? Why would you want to hate on somebody who has money? So we're not going to do that. We're going to stay away from talking down to rich people or make it look as if being poor is this wonderful thing. No, it isn't. No, we're not going to put up with that stuff. No. Being poor is not the best thing in the world. Christy? So, this is why I'm saying, becoming better than how you are right now is a fantastic journey to go on. And there are so many things you're going to have to do in order for you to make that shift, make that change, create the life that you want to live. 2025 was the best year I've ever had in my entire life. And I can see the reason why it is my best year, because of the work that I have put in, the intention plus action changes 2025 for me. And that will change the future for me as well. We are not going to do that anymore. Okay? Jax, what's up with you? All right? We're not going to sit down here and make it look as if being in this low state, not getting what we want out of life, is the best way how to live. We're not going to do that. We're going to engage and do the work that we know that we should do. Appreciate you, Stay Village. Thank you very much. So here we are in 2026. I wonder what year 2025 was. And I wonder what year 2026 is going to look like. Are you going to start do the work? This can be very difficult for some people. You are going from point A to point B. You not having or you haven't developed the principles yet. That can be a tough, and it is tough and it is hard. Without the principles, what are you going to do? How do you stay driven? Notice I didn't say motivated. Motivation to me is just, I don't know, man. You can be motivated for a little while, but being driven is totally different. And that is what we are working on here. We are working on you being driven. We want you to be better than who you are right now. You want that too. The personal growth, the personal development, the self-improvement, all that stuff has to come into play. changing the mind, training your mind, reprogramming your mind, live differently from how you were living. All these things are involved when you are going to try to go up. It is not necessarily easy, but it's worth it. And you should give it a try, at least a good try. That way you are not stuck in in that rut that you are in. You can't get out of. And this is why in 2026 we're gonna change that dynamic for you and for ourselves. I have never met anybody who wants to be where they are. I don't care how wealthy they are, how rich they are, they always want to do better than how they are. They do better than what they are doing right now. And that's just something that we were all, it is ingrained in us to do better. I'm a runner. I have run 20 something, 24 miles before. And now, this month, on the 31st of this month, January 2026, I am going to push to do a 30-mile run. You can't, that's just how we are as human beings. Yeah, 30-mile run. I'm in the gym every single day. I run every single day, hybrid fitness. I work on myself, work on my body. And I also make sure that I work on my mind as well, because I have to develop the mental part as well. It is not particularly easy. And I realized that very quickly that it can be very hard when you are working on your mind. What's going on there? Grand Portage? I'm not sure what that is, bro. Okay. So here we are right now in 2026. If you weren't active in 2025, then you probably should get active in 2026. This should be something that you are working towards, striving towards. Get into the gym, get in shape, get fit, stay fit, get healthy, stay healthy. And this is daily grind. That's just my belief. And when you get on the grind, you stay on the grind. Today is day 515 days since I've been running and working out. So I've been showing up for the past 515 days. It's just something that I do. And I'm saying to a lot of you, get out there, put in the work, do the work. You don't need to, uh, you know, for instance, like me right now, I am, I'm gonna run 30 miles this month. Do I need to win the race or be the first person? Yeah, that would be nice if but that's not my goal. My goal is to finish the race. My goal is to finish the race. And that's what we're talking about here. You're always going to meet people who are faster than you. They have more muscles than you, bigger than you, all that stuff. We're always going to see that. The guy is more ripped than you. He has more money than you. We are always going to see this. You are not going to be the richest guy in town. Maybe you can do that for a little while, but after a while, somebody's going to come take your spot. So we shouldn't strive for those things. I think it's a waste of time striving to be the richest guy in town, striving to be the most ripped, the most, you know, whatever guy you think you are, the best in town. Stay away from those things. But work as hard as you possibly can on yourself, so you can be better for yourself and for the people who you surround yourself with. And these are things that we are talking about, you know. The mind training, the mental part. A lot of us, we do have the um the physical. A lot of us, we do. We are physical people. We'll get the physical part down. The mental part, it needs to be taken seriously. Or some of us, we will have the mental part down, the spirituality and everything else. The affirmations and all of that stuff, good stuff. But without the physical, we're not going to get anywhere. It needs to be both. Both mental, both physical. And that is what we are going to be doing moving forward. I I work on both every single day. I work on both every single day. I do. I work both on the mental, and I also work on the physical. Because without the mental part, I do not know where I would be. Without the physical part, I know where exactly I would be. I would be in out of shape, looking, you know, whatever person you would call me, coming up here trying to talk to you and tell you about how to become better. Have you ever seen those guys before? Who show up on here on the internet trying to tell you how to be better and change your life and better your life and all of that stuff. You are fat, dude, out of shape. You're overweight, and you are here giving us advice. I don't, I have a problem with you. You are intelligent, you are knowledgeable, you read a lot of books, you probably know what you're talking about, but I can't take you seriously. You are not disciplined in the fitness area. This is one way people judge you when you show up into the room. It's by you being in shape, you being fit. Why am I saying that? Well, fitness signals discipline, signals commitment, signals consistency. That's what's going on through these people's minds. He's fit. That means he's committed. That means he is disciplined. That means he's consistent. Oh, you show up, you being out of shape, you are fat. They'd be like, sorry, Garth. But what you are saying makes sense, and that's true. I understand that. But you need to lose some weight. And that's crazy, you know. Hey, Christy, you know, and that's crazy. People won't take you serious if you show up as a fat guy with a lot of good information. You need to have lots of good information and in shape. And this is how they're gonna take you seriously. Therefore, there are nobody who is gonna ask you about being fat. They're not gonna ask you anything. Furthermore, they're gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, we're gonna question his weight. We have a problem." That's a problem. But if you are in shape, I guarantee you, people are gonna ask you questions. How did you get in shape, get so fit, get so ripped, get so buff? How did you get so smart? What did you do? it sounds like you live an amazing life. You have all these experiences, right? Nobody's gonna ask you, well, when did you gain all that weight? Well, they might do, and which I don't recommend they do because that can, you know, mess up people, and we don't want that. Exactly, Christy. He doesn't. So that's the reason why I said get in shape. Not just get in shape, but stay in shape because this is hard. I understand that you can go to the gym for 6 weeks, 6 months, and you get ripped and, start showing off. But to maintain it over a long period of time, like me, I've been doing this for 515 days now, straight, non-stop. To do it like that over a long period of time, a long stretch, that's where we're gonna know who stays with it and who fell off and quit and drop out. When when I was going to the Stockton Adult Ed to get my high school diploma, which I did, took me 6 years because I was working and lazy and everything else comes into play. And after a while, I lost the drive for it. So it took me 6 years. I go back the to that adult ed. Every once in a while, when I was still in California, I would go back there. This is what the man told me. The head principal of the adult school told me. He said, "You are the only person to ever done this." And he said, "I told people about you all the time." He said, "You were the only person." I knew right there and then that I had something that most people does not have. Is to stay with something for a long time. I can be consistent for a very long time. I can stay with something for a very long time. A lot of people can't do that. I would like to pass this down to people. I just want to show them how you might have to stay with something for a long time in order for you to get from where you are to where you need to go. I know you are looking for a quick fix. You want to do this overnight. Success in any endeavor, any field whatsoever. I heard about people who do things in 90 days. I heard about it. Yes, that might be true for a few people, but for most of us, no, it's not gonna happen. Are there some guys can come inside here and in 6 weeks he excel and kick everybody's behind in 6 weeks? 6 weeks? Are there some people who are gonna do that? Sure, and that's okay. How many people who are successful in 6 weeks? Not that many. Not that I don't believe that it can happen because I don't subscribe to the program, to the paradigm that you can't do something. I don't subscribe to it. I am 100% behind you. If you believe that you can do something in a short burst of time, most people are just not like that. I wish they were. Most people are not even committed to anything. People like easy and they like simple. And this is very hard for a lot of you to understand. This is why we are going to make the leap in 2026. I want a lot of you to become committed. But I want you to stay with the things that you like. That's a huge part of it. The things that you like, it's easier for you to pursue those things. And I want a lot of you to pursue the things that you like. All right. So one of the first thing that I want you guys to do is to get in shape. Or never mind. Get your get your gym pass. First thing. Get your gym pass. We're gonna go from the gym pass to into the gym. So first thing, get your gym pass because we are going to get in shape here. And I want a lot of you to get in shape. Get in shape, stay in shape. Get fit, stay fit. Get healthy, stay healthy. And when you get on the grind, I want a lot of you to stay on the grind. I want you to stay there until you start seeing results. Stick with it until you see results. So many of us do not stick with it long enough. I don't. With it means whatever. Whatever you want to accomplish. Maybe you want to put on some more muscles. Maybe you want to become a better salesperson. You know, these are not easy. For selling is hard. It's like trying to build muscles, trying to build a six pack, be a six pack. If you are trying to build a six pack after 30 years old, one of the most difficult things you could ever do in your entire life. Ask anybody who are over the age of 30 and are physically fit, in great shape, having a six pack. You ask them. It's not something that you see every single day. Most men over 30 does not have a six pack. It's just something that doesn't happen often. Luna, a cat meowing there, right? So some things are just harder. The older you get, the harder it gets. And that's why the guys who like me, who are little, who are in age and still out here doing it, that's why we feel so freaking good, kicking ass, because we are out here doing it still. You know what I mean? We're gonna stay doing it. The goal here is to become successful. And we have to keep on fighting until the very end. Until when? One day you can't walk anymore, you can't move anymore. You 90 years old, you just lay down, you said, okay, time to die. Until then, I want you to make the first step outside the house. Walk around the block. That's okay. Maybe at some point you can run around the block. We're going to do that too. But I want you to take this thing here nice and easy, nice and slow. It is a slow process. Don't listen to what they are telling you. I raced a couple of times. I put on some weight and I got a little bit bigger than how I was than right now. I feel really good, but I realized I raced it, I rushed it. I couldn't maintain it. We were having this discussion with one of our good friends here recently, and he was talking about you have to maintain. You get to $150,000 a year, and you have to work hard to maintain it. He disagrees with me. He disagreed with me because I said I am not going to work hard. I don't need to maintain staying at 150K a year. I don't need to. I'm sorry. I will let go off of what I have to let go off of. In order for me to be at peace, I will. I will drop it as fast as I possibly can. Not trying to work hard to maintain anything. No. This is why I said slow. Work easy, work slow. Work in a state of peace and calm. That's the state I want to see a lot of you working and functioning. Working hard is okay. Working fast is okay. Sometimes. Most times, no. It's too hard to work really hard and maintain working hard over a long period of time. It's just too much. Work slow, work steady, work easy. Very easy to maintain over a long period of time. I have to learn that lesson when me on my fitness journey taught me that slowing down and working easy is the best damn thing you could ever do. I know a lot of you want to hear about work hard and grind and work fast. Should you work fast? If you can maintain it. Being a, what do you call those people? High performer. Being a high performer is a full-time job. It takes a lot out of you. Are the people who do that successful? Yes, they are. But at what price? The people who I follow, a lot of them are high performer, extremely successful people. And I'm thinking, why would I want to do that to myself? I don't need to stress out, okay? 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I might need to take a nap so that I can recover and get my mind clear so I can think about the world and think about my goals and my dreams and my visions and my family and the people who are close to me and how can I help better and how can I change lives. I don't need to work hard. I don't like working hard. I can work for hours, especially if it's something that I love to do. I can stay there for hours. I can stay there for months, for years, doing that thing over and over and over if I like doing it. But don't come here, tell me that I must struggle and grind and work really hard in order for me to become successful. I will not do it. And that's the disagreement that me and my friend have here recently. Great guy, like him, but I don't think I should work hard. I'm sorry, sir. I like you, I appreciate you, but I'm not gonna work hard. Especially right now, in the beginning here, before I hit those financial goals. I have to put in place the habits, the mindset, thought, behavior, everything that I will not work hard. 5 hours a day. Okay, I offer the value that people want. And I shouldn't be working hard. Once I give you the value that you ask me for, I'm not doing it. So I am not a big hard-working person. I'm sorry. 5 hours a day. That's how it's going to be. And I'm gonna take the rest of the time to go do whatever I want to do. To go play with the cats, feed the ducks, go to the gym, read, spend time with loved ones and families. That's it. I am not trying to work hard. Not my forte. You can go work hard if you want. I'm not doing it. But that should be it for tonight, folks. Catch you soon. And I will talk to you soon in a brand new video. Ryan here. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Comment down below. Appreciate y'all. Looking forward to see you soon in a brand new video. Have a good night. Take care. Bye for now.